Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. My humble prostrations at the lotus feet of Sri Guruji, Gurudev, all the Kriya Masters, all the sages and saints, and I bow to all of you. I specially pray to Sri Guruji to think through me, speak through me, and act through me. Jai Guru. So we are on the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I think the last verse what we did is verse 29, correct?
Yes, Baba. After that, we did a bit about Manusmriti and Isha
Yeah,
Upanishad.
correct. Yeah. So 29th verse we had done it. Why we strayed a bit, if you remember, let's first have a look at the verse 29. Let's understand it because it's very important and we must understand the implications. Let me share my screen with you. सर्वभूतस्थ आत्मानं सर्वभूतानि चात्मनि इक्ष्यते योगयुक्तात्मा सर्वत्र समदर्शनः. Here on 29th verse, what the Lord is talking about is that sarvatra samadarshana. How it is? Let's understand this one. The man whose mind is absorbed through yoga, so that means it's a concentrated mind, it's a calm mind, who sees the same Brahman everywhere. Sarva bhutastha atmanam. He is seeing the Lord in Atman, the consciousness or awareness in Sarva bhutastha. That means in everybody. And also Sarva bhutani atmani. And he sees everything else in Atmani, in Atman, in awareness. For him, so he is yoga yuktatma and also he is samadarshana, having samadarshana. If you remember, because this has been quite a long, has been our chapter 6 concentration. So he is talking about the benefits of meditation in these verses. So previously on the 27th verse, he's talked about the inner peace. Let's see. Just see. Prasanta manasa yenam yoginam sukha muttamam upeti santa rajasam brahma bhuta pakarmasam. So great transcendental happiness comes to the yogi whose mind is calm, whose passions are subdued, and who is without any sin and or disturbances, and who sees everything in connection with God. So here he is, if you just put it in the perspective of meditation, when he becomes prasantamana, that means he is now on the sattvic frame of mind. And if we redraw to the Ashtanga Yoga, so we can say now he is where he will be. Ashtanga Yoga, anybody who can try to say where he will be? So it will be dharana state. Yeah, sorry.
Yes, Baba, dharana.
Yes, it will be mostly on the dharana stage. Prior to getting into the dhyana, So now his mind is calm and quiet because his mind is not working. His breath has become, because of pranayama, breath has become subdued. So when the breath becomes slow and feeble, so his mind is now calm. So prasantavana. So now this is at one stage. The benefit, you can say, from the perspective of Bhagavad Gita, you can say it's a benefit of yoga. That's what he is talking about. Then on the 28th verse, what he's saying here, he experienced a brief contact. This dhyana. Injan eva sadatmanam yogi viggata kalmasaha sukhena brahma sansparsham atyantam sukhamasmate. Sukhena brahma sansparsham. So now he has come in contact with Brahman. Because when the mind is calm, then where he is rested? So he is rested in his own self. That means, if you remember in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, that yoga is chitta vritti nirodha, and then sutra 3 the tada drastu swarupe avasthana. Then the seeker is established in his own self. Here, there the word is established, means like it's a process, it's a continuous process. Is established, or he's, say, you can say he's staying in a particular house, or he's doing something. That means the act is going on. It has not come and gone. But here, just see the word Sukhena Brahma Sansparsham. He has just come in contact. So it doesn't give an indication that he's firmly established there. Are you getting this? The choice of the words. So he has touched upon. That means he has still some little distance to go. So that means dhyana has come because before briefly, but samadhi has not come, because samadhi is a state which continues for some time. And when you also come out of samadhi, what is the next state you can say? If somebody, even if you are not meditating, but you continue to see Brahman or perceive Brahman or the Atman or the consciousness and awareness or God everywhere, then what is that state is called?
Sthita pragya.
Sthita pragya. Absolutely. So what happened? You are not well? Hello? It's Nehama, is it?
Ji Baba, my video is getting stuck.
No, but your why your tone is different? I thought you were not well.
Allergies, Baba, allergies.
Oh, okay. Okay. So in the 28th verse, what we saw is, so he has come in contact with the Brahma Sansparsha. He has come in contact with his true own self. So, but we do not know, but in that also, Sukham Asmate. So he is enjoying that highest state of bliss, he has got it, but it's briefly, because he is saying Sansparsha, not the word like in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. He's established. That means he's continuing. Like Nehama in the second chapter, he's saying that also sthita pragya. Sthita pragya also, a person who has already come out of samadhi, meditation, but even though he is interacting with this world, but in and through his experiences, he has been able to remain connected with his own true self. So that is called Sthita Pragya. We'll see the next verses how the same thing now is slowly taking, because Bhagavad Gita is a practical application of the knowledge and the practice. So let's see how slowly Lord is taking us there. So this is the 28th verse and 29th verse you saw. So now what has happened? Previously, for a spiritual person, when we is starting a person on the spiritual path, so what happens? The first thing you notice that I am a person and I have an Atman is inside me. Then you understand that, okay, no, the Atman is not inside me. I am in Atman is separately available in the outside. Everything is there. That is Atman, and Atman is reflected in my physical body, which enlivens my body. In the sense of, there we say that awareness is not a part or product or property of the body. It's separate, totally separate. It's an independent principle which pervades and enlivens the body. So it's totally independent. So it comes. And then what happens when the awareness leaves this physical body, the physical body loses the sentiency. And awareness by itself cannot act. Awareness needs the physical body or mind and intellect to interact with the awareness. So this concept now he has understood. So this is the second stage. First he thought, I have an heart or the Lord or the Atman inside. Then he understood there are two different principles, the awareness and matter. They came together and this is what I am. Then the third stage, this is the stage where he is saying, Sarva Bhutastha Atman. So not only that Atman he saw it is inside me, he is saying the same Atman in everybody. And saying, and not only that, Sarva Bhutani Atmani, that everybody is also in Atman. So if we take the example of space, just notice this. That is the space inside, say, the house here where I am now sitting. And then where you are sitting, that is also space. So that means every individual, there is an Atman. From that angle, just look at it. And then he understands it is the same space which is in all the our residences. So that is Sarva Bhutastha Atmanam. That means in every word inside you will find the space. Then Sarva Bhutani Atmani. Then he finds not only this individual houses, the space is inside the individual houses. He sees all the houses are in space. Are you getting how the slowly, gradually his understanding is improving? So now he understands not only that Atman is inside me, which enlivens me, is the same Atman which is in everybody, Sarva Bhutastha Atmanam, and Sarva Bhutani Atmani. And it's also that everything is in awareness only. If you remember in the Bhagavad Gita, the 13th chapter, he says, so there also he is saying, I am the Kshetragyam Chapimamidhi Sarva Kshetresu Bharata. I am the Kshetragya in all the Kshetram, means in all the bodies. Who is the Lord? I am. So that means Atman. The Lord is declared in the 13th chapter also, if you remember it. So this is where this verse is coming into picture. That means what has happened to this seeker? Just imagine. Now he is saying it is the same Atman which is enlivening everything else. Not only all the individuals, the persons, the jivas, but also even the plant, even the animal kingdom, whatever the sentience is there, it is the same Atman. So it is there everywhere. But in case there we don't say Atman, there the words we can change it. They said awareness is there or consciousness is there. So the change of words will be there, but try to have a better understanding first. So words can change. We can then understand how the words are changing, why words are changing. Then not only he is that, he is saying, and everything else is also in awareness. That means awareness is the principle on which whole creation stands. It's like that movie screen on which the movie is being screened. It's being it is being focused. So similarly, entire creation is on the screen of awareness. So that's what he's saying. Then Ishade, that means that time he sees what he's saying. Yoga Yuktatma. How is it? Yoga means here the mind. Yuktatma means his mind is now absorbed in this Atman. Then Sarvatra Samadarshana. And he is saying everywhere. Why it is Samadarshana? Why the differences is not there? Everything is different, correct? In this world, every physical things are different. Every sentient beings are sentient, whether it is plant kingdom or animal kingdom, everything is separate, different. There is differences are there, but here now he is seeing the Samadarshana. Why is the Samadarshana? Because he is seeing what is the reality behind the whole creation, is that Atman or the awareness or the consciousness. It is like seeing gold in ornaments or seeing water in waves or seeing wood in all the furnitures. So Samadarshana. It's not that all chairs have become same, or tables has become same, but all ornaments have become same. No. But in and through those ornaments, the differences are there, but you see the unity. And when you start seeing unity in diversity, then you also realize that you have spiritually grown. So now, let's go to the verse 30th. Because in the 29th verse, Sarva Bhutastha Atmanam and Sarva Bhutani Chatmani has been almost same words or the same principle has been revealed or has been described in a lot of the Upanishads. And so now I had also taken this one from Isha Upanishad is there. Yastu sarvani bhutani atmani anupashyati sarva bhutesu atmanam tasono bijuguptate. He who sees all beings in the self, sarvani bhutani atmani, then anupashyati sarva bhutesu, and also he is self in all beings. Sa atmanam tato na bijuguptate. So he hates none. How you can hate him? Because you find the reality is the same. So where is the difference? Why you have to hate and why you have to love also? Because everything is the same. So you can so the love at that stage, it's not a conditional love. Our love, everything, whatever we love is a conditional. You like even a plant because it is near that, because you like something about some condition is attached to that. Because of that, I love this tree. Because of this, I love this person. It's always conditional. But when you do the Samadarshana, what that love is unconditional. Because you are not looking at the particular thing you are loving it. You are loving the reality behind the thing. The reality behind the thing is God or the godness or divinity is one and the same everywhere. Like gold. If you are seeing in the ornaments, some ornaments may look beautiful, some may not. But if you are looking at the gold is the same. It doesn't change. It doesn't look beautiful or it doesn't look ugly. It is the same. So Samadarshan. So that is how it is also in Isha Upanishad also it is saying the same thing. So he's saying how you can hate somebody if you are able to see the divinity in all. तस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मवे अद्विजानतः तत्र को मोहक शोकः एकत्वम् अनुपश्यतः. For one who sees oneness, where is delusion? Where is this sorrow? So this is in Isha Upanishad. Then there was in Manusmriti, there was a beautiful another term, exactly same. Sarva bhutesu chatmanam, sarva bhutani chatmani. The entire This one Lord has picked up from Manusmriti. That this is Sarva Bhutesu Chatmanam Sarva Bhutani Chatmani Samam Pashyam Atmayani Rajyam Adhigachati. Samrajyam Adhigachati. That means if you can see that, it's a beautiful thing is what he's saying. And you, this is your Samrajya. That means this is your kingdom. Why it is your kingdom? Because if I am that same Atman and everything else in Atman, that means you become the king. You are the emperor of that. So it's a beautiful way it has put it in Manusmriti. So there was a beautiful story about Akbar and Birbal. So once Akbar asked Birbal, Birbal, tell me, between the Lord and myself, who is more powerful? So Birbal said, Lord, you are more powerful. He said, how come? You are trying to you want something from me? Why you are saying I am more powerful than the Lord? He said, you know, you can banish anybody from your kingdom, but God cannot banish. Are you getting the point? Where you will throw, where from the Lord will throw, because everything which is existing, that existence is the Lord. So if he throws anybody out, he becomes non-existent. That means he is not there. That means he cannot banish anybody. But Emperor Akbar can banish. So he said, that's why Birbal said, you are more powerful than the Lord. See the message, beautiful ones. These are things. Even Isa Upanishad, the same thing. Isa Vashyam idam sarvam, kinchita jagatyam jagat, tena munjita magrita kaschachit dhanam. So everything here is pervaded by the Lord. Isa Vashyam idam sarvam. Idam means this. This means the inanimate world, and that is always treated as the awareness principle. Isa Vashyam idam sarvam. Idam means this jagat. Everything is pervaded by Isha. Isha means the awareness principle. Yatkinta jagatam jagat. That means everything which is moving and unmoving. Tena taktena vunjita. That means Tyaktena means to give up. Give up means what? Give up your attachment. Don't get attached to anything. Magrita kaschachit dhanam. Whose wealth it is, just enjoy it. Don't take ownership of anything because nothing belongs to you. So just enjoy it. So that's what he's saying. It's beautiful. And Chandogya says, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Whatever you are seeing, indeed here, whatever you can perceive, everything is Brahman. And that was there in the 29th verse. So can you see where Lord has come from 27, 28 to 29? Okay, so this is what we had seen that. Okay, this is the next verses, then we'll come back to. So let's see verse 30th. Yo mam pasyati sarvatra sarvam cha mai pasyati tasyaham na pranashyami sacha me na pranasyati. So he's saying, for those who see me everywhere and see all things in me, I am never lost, nor are they ever lost to me. So here, Yoma Pashyati Sarvatra. Those who, Ma means me, Lord is saying, Pashyati Sarvatra, who sees me everywhere. And Sarvacha Mai Pashyati. And everywhere, and everything, he is seeing that. Tasyaham na pranashyami. For those people, I am never lost. Sachame na pranasyati. And also, they are never lost to me. So, very important here. Let's understand. What the Lord has done here first time, he brought in bhakti. So, Sarvatram Brahma Sparsham You saw in the 28th verse. Now, here, now he's saying he saw me. Only 29th verse, he used the word Atman. In everybody, he saw the Atman, and in everything he saw in Atman. Now, what he has done imperceptibly, he had changed that word Atman, has put me into it. So, what that's basically he's saying. There are two things here. One is it that me here stands for the Lord? Because the Lord is talking it to Arjuna. So naturally we can say, yeah, perhaps Lord is saying. So here, if Lord is saying, if you see me in everybody and everything in me, then what will happen? If I am seeing you in everybody, then how I can forget you? I will not, because I will remember about the Lord. And if everything is in Lord, how you are lost to the Lord? You can never be lost to the Lord also. That's what the Lord is talking about here in this particular verse. That means neither you are lost to the Lord, nor Lord is lost to you. If I am seeing gold in every ornament, that means I am not losing sight of gold. If I am seeing the Lord in every living creature, that means I am not losing track of the Lord, because I see anywhere I shift from here to there, whatever I am seeing, walking in this world, or even the plants or the animals, where I can see the sentience is there, that means Lord is there. So Lord is not lost to me anytime, it's all the time, it is there. And even we say that even inanimate things also are pervaded by awareness also. The percentage of awareness reflected in an inanimate object varies. In the stone, maybe 1% or 2%. So that's why it doesn't appear to be sentient. While a plant, it may be more. So that's why it is appearing sentient. So that means everywhere the Lord is there, even in inanimate things also. And also because that is from the awareness principle. But if you say awareness and existence together is the Lord or the Brahman, so in that connection also, everything existing means you should be able to see the Lord also. So you can never lose sight of the Lord. That is one way. Another is he's saying, and you are also not lost to the Lord also, because everything is in Him. That means if my eyes are there, my back is there, my front is there, my hand is there, my nails is there, everything is in me. So how I can forget about anything about my body? So similarly, if you are a part of the Lord's self, so how Lord will you are lost to the Lord? So that's what he's saying. Neither he is lost to me, nor I am lost to him. So this is a beautiful way of putting it. So now, not only that, let's think about this me. Can it be there? Lord is saying, and you see everything in me. Me means the seeker who is there, because now he has come out of his meditation. He saw Brahman everywhere. Then he's coming out. So maybe he is thinking about his higher self. Okay, my higher self, and this body, mind, intellect is my lower self. So my body, mind, intellect is never lost to the higher self, or my head, or my lower self is always aware of my higher self also. So two ways you can interpret it. So one is you can see from, if we take that awareness as the Lord, then we see there is first declaration of bhakti, that I am the Lord. So you have to develop love and gratitude. The sense of bhakti comes into picture. Or if you can say from the pure or Dvitin, philosophy also, we can see that everything in you and you are in everything. So that also one can interpret in that way. Another one or two points I wanted to talk to you is on this one. So, what are the advantages when you do not lose sight of the divinity or the awareness principle? What happens? Why you lose, and if you get, and what is the benefit? Let me so just see that verse 31. He's what are you talking about? If he's repeating, then we'll finish this verse 31 also. Just give me a second. We can also okay, we can finish the verse 31 also because it is taking there. But what I was thinking of discussing is the same here. Now let's see. सर्वभूतस्थितं यो मां भजत्येकत्वमास्थितः सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि स योगी मयि वर्तते. The yogi who is established in union with me and worships me as the supreme soul residing in all beings dwells only in me, though engaged in all kinds of activities. The same thing which Lord talked about in the verse 30th, now he is saying that same principle he is continuing here, but what is the, then can you see any difference between verse 30th and verse 31st? Can you? Hmm?
Feel like verse 30 is a bold statement. And then 31 is an explanation of that.
Yeah, because here in the 31, he said he sees. That means then what happens? That means I am in a calm frame of mind. I am seeing something, and that is also still or so whatever it is there. I can see the possible Lord there. And here he's saying Sarvatha Vartamanapi Sayogi Mahi Vartate Sarva Bhuta Sitam Bhajante Ekamastita. Engaged in all kind of activities. Sarvatha Vartamanopi. So even if all kinds of calm, Vartamanapi. So when he is engaged in actions also, and he also is in dwells in me. Even when he is in all the activities, he is also in me. And even if he is in all the activities, he is also in through that activities also. That means he has such a calm mind, he is able to see the Lord also. Sarva Bhuta Sthitam Yoman, who sees me everywhere, and then bhajante ekamastitah. So that means he worships me. Worships me means I am never lost to him. Sarvatha vartamanopi. And at all the time, in all kinds of sarvatha vartamanopi. Vartamana means his varta here is remains. So he is a yogi, mai vartate. He dwells on me. So again, the same thing he is taking it. That means whatever you said, like Nehama say, in the 30th verse, he gave the principle sort of a thing. And here, he's saying, in and through all your activities, whatever the perceptions you have, all activities you are engaged in, so in and through everything, he is never lost sight of the Lord, and Lord is also not losing sight of him. So when he is doing the puja, see, sometimes when we do the puja, we sit in front of the altar, we see the Lord and we do the worship. But here he is saying, Sarva Bhuta Sthitam Yoma Bhajantya Ekamastita. So he is seeing me in everybody. That means if he is doing my puja there, so that means everybody becomes an object and a worship for that person. So when he does that, just imagine what state he is. Sarva Bhuta Sthitam Yomam Bhajatya Ekatvam Asthita. Sarva Bhuta, situated in all beings, that person who me, bhajanti, worships me, ekatvam, and the unity he is saying. He is seeing the Lord in everywhere. Lord is one and the same, so he sees the Lord. And then what he's saying, that he is the time, all kinds of things, and all the time, he is a yogi, mai vartate. He is dwells of me. That means all the time, in and through every experience, he is in me. Here, there's another thing I want to share with you, because sometimes what happens, now this creation, see the nature of creation also, that is the temptation, and let's look at the nature of this creation. Whatever you are seeing this creation, if we look at your dream world, that means the whole creation came in your dream. That means the space, the time, the things appearing in your dream, whether it's sentient, insentient, whatever it is, everything is in your mind only. They do not exist. This is a illusion. If this creation of the Lord is also an illusion, similarly, that's what sometimes, a lot of times we give this example. This world is like a dream. So you have dreamt it. That's the Vijnanavadi, this Buddhism, and also they call it subjective creation. That somewhat I am forgetting that beautiful word. So what they believe, that this world which you see outside, it is your dream. You means it's Ajanic dreams, or you, like Deepak Gupta was saying, whatever it is. It is your dream. Subjective creation. But this is what has been objected to. In Mandukya Karika, when Gaudapada, because in Mandukya Karika, because everything is Lord, when they said everything is awareness only, Buddhist grabbed it, saying that, oh, so you don't have a Lord there, so there is no God. So because they didn't believe in God, so they believe. But Gaudapada said, no, because Buddhists say that it is your dream. You means the individual, it is your dream, and you are there as a dream character. That's an example also sometimes I also give. But Gaudapadacharya and Adi Shankara, they went back and saying that no, it is not your dream, it is the dream of the Lord. It's not the individual's dream, it's the dream of the Lord. Because when you are dreaming, you as a dream character is also in the dream, but is that character dreaming the whole dream? No. There's a difference, because the person who is dreaming, he is sleeping somewhere outside the dream. He is not inside the dream. The dream character is not dreaming. It may be same Ajay Naik walking in the footpath on the MG road, but the Ajay Naik who has dreamed this whole dream is in Dubai. So it will be erroneous to say This is the argument of Adi Shankara and Gaudapadacharya, that the dream character doesn't dream the dream. Who dreamed? Ajana is sleeping in the mind. So it is the Lord who is wherever he is sleeping. So it is his dream, you can say. But you cannot say that you as a dream character has dreamed this whole thing. So this is there. In another, in this particular verse, Adi Shankara in his Bhashya, book went, when he is saying that you are not lost to me, nor I am lost to you, Adi Shankara is saying, what he is saying, that he is not paroksha. Paroksha means it is not, because there is a two-way of perception, is direct, indirect. We had seen that, inference. Direct is perceived through your sense organs, which is direct. And if you, what is indirect? That anumana and all those upamana, arthapati, we had discussed when we were discussing about Acharanji and his emphasis on Nyaya philosophy, what Nyaya epistemology, what is the theory of knowledge. But here, Adi Shankara for the verse 30th, he's saying that when Lord is saying that he is not lost to me, the seeker is not lost to me, not I am not lost to him. What he's saying is not an indirect experience. So the seeker is in direct perception of the Lord, and the Lord is also in the direct perception of the seeker, not indirect. No more it is indirect, in the sense that I have heard or I have read the scripture that this is Lord and this is I. So he's not bringing that knowledge into here in the experience. Now, because he is Sthita Prajna, now he understands what is what. So Lord is never paroksha to him. He has direct perception or enjoyment of the beauty of the Lord, or his power, whatever you can say, or the principles. So that is the interpretation Lord Adi Shankara has given in verse 30th in his Bhashya on Bhagavad Gita. So this is a beautiful verse and is now depicting the benefits of meditation. Another thing also. Now, if you look from Advaitic perspective, it will go as Nididhyasana, because you have, what is the three states in Jnana Marga?
Manana.
Yes. Yeah. First is
Shravana.
Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. So in case of Shravana, you are listening. Okay. So what you are getting rid of it? Ajnana. Your ignorance, you are getting rid of it in Shravana. In Mananam stage, any doubt is there, you raise the question and you try to get the answer. So what you are trying to eradicate is samsaya. That means whatever the apprehensions you have or the doubts you have, that is removed in Mananam stage. Shravanam stage, what you have removed? Your
Again.
because it will say, oh, Ajnana is gone at the Shravanam stage. Yeah, we are talking about from the point of view, normal seeker from the point of view. Don't take it, then you will say, no, how can you just Shravana stage is my Ajnana is gone? From the point of view of a seeker. In Nididhyasana, what you are doing it? Yes, what you get then? My Ajnana is gone, my samsaya is gone. So what is in the
Owning
Nididhyasana?
it.
Huh?
Owning it. Like it's your experience. Parokya.
Aparokya. That is one way of doing it. Another is your habitual
Habitual
tendencies,
tendencies, yeah.
samskaras.
Vasanas.
You are getting out from your samskaras. Like when you go to India, that you drive where? Sitting on the right side, correct? Yes or no? So if you have to sit, if you are sitting with somebody, your friend is driving or brother is driving or driver is driving, so you go to the left side. We are supposed to go to the left side. But here, because we are tuned to we get into the car on the left side to drive. And there, we know it's different. But by out of habitual tendency, we try to go to the left side. Because, sorry, we go to the right side because we thought I have to sit, so left side is the driver's seat. So this habitual tendencies one is able to get rid of in nididhyasana. That means every time you are thinking about it, so what will happen previously, whatever you have those tendencies, habitual tendencies, you will be able to get rid of it. And this is what now from the chapter 6, when you look at it, from the asana stage, he's slowly bringing it to how your mind should be there, where you will sit, how you should sit, how you will meditate. Now it has come to the epitome. So now he is saying, now you are no more parokya. You become direct perception of the divinity or your true self. So this is the beauty. Another point what I wanted to tell you, another point. Look at the other one. Thought of sharing that also. So this is a beautiful thing, and I should have jotted down. I forgot what I wanted to share with you. Another point was there. Beautiful point. Okay, I remember. Maybe next time we'll think about it. So this is the beautiful part of this chapter 6, and it's also is taking us a seeker from the very beginning of his spiritual journey, and slowly he has built it up to this particular point, and it is so nice. And then you can relate to Yoga Sutra or some Upanishads, because you saw in how Lord has borrowed heavily from Upanishads because it's the same knowledge. And maybe the concept of God, is it something I was thinking? I forgot. Okay, we'll take it up next time. I'll just see where my thought I lost track of it. Anything else? You have any questions or you want to share something? Otherwise, we'll close it. Yes. But read through it, think through it, and just see whether you can remain in that same knowledge. And how you will know how I perceive the things. Start seeing the divinity in everything you are using it, from your chappal to your toothbrush to your bedsheet, or whatever am I feeling it. So how you should have, one is love, another is gratitude. Bring love into it, and if it is Lord, if it's a Guru, you have a sense of gratitude also. So for everything, from every person, just try to feel that divinity, and that you should have to have Once I perceive that, I should have a feeling of love and gratitude that should be swelling up in my heart. So if that is not swelling up, that means you are still struggling to accept it. You have understood by book that yeah, the divinity is there, but you don't have a feel of it. It doesn't help. You have to have that feel. When you see the plant, touch it, talk to it. So you should feel connected. The chair you are sitting in, the laptop you are using, the phone you are using it. Try to develop that, Like, you remember what Achalanji was saying? This is the point, Achalan, this point I was trying to say. How he took the example of, what he took the example, how you can take care of this latrine seat. You remember? Who remembers it? Or you have forgotten?
It has a function and use it, clean it.
No.
Uh,
You are no. What he told. You are. I know
it
you
is
are
also
intelligent.
Brahman, he said.
Yeah, he said, but he said how you will show respect that I recognize it. How it's reflected in your action. What is that action he recommended?
Didn't he say clean it? Keep it clean, keep it, don't use
Keep
it
it
for.
clean when you are cleaning it. It is divine. So that's and another thing he said. When you come out in the chapel, you just want left chapel goes to this
Throw
and
it here. Yeah.
left side goes to the goes. No. You have to take care of each object. Is God. So the way you will keep your chapel or whatever you are utilizing it, when you take care of them, you should have that feeling, oh, the Lord is here. And he was saying, what I wanted to share is how this Kriya practice helps us in this. Well, when you do Chakra Smaranam and Guru Smaranam at the back, he says that all your this samskaras, they become weak. So when they become weak, so whatever actions you take in this life, your agami karmas becomes better. So they can only bring in good things. And then you were saying when you do Mahamudra, when you are in that position, boat position, your prana, apana, at both the sides, and the samana is in the middle of the navel center. So focus on your navel point at that moment. Think that is coming in between your prana and apana and make it very strong and be there for some more time. So what will happen then when the samana becomes strong, not only the samadarshana will come, the second thing will come is your propensity to go down to the lower chakras will become less. Are you with me? Santosh Baba, you remember this?
Yeah, correct. Yes. And then Chitta Shuddhi he said about also.
Yeah. So when you do the pranayama and bow, Chitta Shuddhi happens. So he said in our Kriya practice itself, it will give you the highest. And he was so convinced about it, and he really made us believe it. Where we discussed this? Santosh Baba, do you remember? In your house.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
I think in your house we discussed the last moment.
Ji Baba, in Santosh Baba's house. But
No.
Baba, you were not
That day,
there.
no, the first day. We went the last day.
No, but even the first day he had said the Kriya
Oh, he
practice
had
helps.
said that.
He had
Okay.
said about that, yeah.
Okay.
And then it said Jnanam will come when you do that.
Oh, he brought a beautiful fresh air. I was so happy. You won't believe. I was thinking of learning about something about
Yeah.
Nyaya, because I wanted some logical explanation to certain things. Oh, beautiful! He is so beautiful, wonderful person, wonderful knowledge. So beautiful it is. See, God's grace, Guru's grace. They come to our life. Thank you. Let's close our eyes.